Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Our first Sunday game of the 2024 season features two quarterbacks on two different teams. Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh Steelers coming to Atlanta, taking on the $200 million man, Kirk Cousins, and the Atlanta Falcons. Both of these teams had somewhat successful seasons last year. Pittsburgh sneaking into the playoffs with a 10-7 record, and Atlanta eliminated on the final day, missing out on a home playoff game in the NFC South. As both teams take in the field, both teams not only have starting quarterbacks that are capable of getting it done, but backups as well. Justin Fields and Michael Penix Jr. on either side of the sideline. Match this pretty evenly. So this game should be pretty fun. Both teams around an 81 overall, I believe. So very evenly matched. The first game of NFL Sunday week number 1. Got our Thursday game done, got our Friday game done, and here we go. Falcons start with a football. We get to see Kirk Cousins slinging the rock a little bit. And everybody gets a free win today on the pick'em, to everyone's delight. As we open up chat, there's Mike Tomlin, former head coach, by the way, Arthur Smith of the Atlanta Falcons, OC now for Pittsburgh, so a little bit of a revenge match for him as well. What up? John Zellaluco, diehard Fins fan. Bolt Mateo making his first appearance. One of our few international fans. And winner of the Fantasy League last year. Boswell steps up, and we are underway here in Atlanta. As a return will be taken from the end zone. Up the middle to the 22. It's McLeod, I believe. Ray McLeod, former Steeler. What up, IWF? What up, Eggs Off? Rams Lions, Sunday Night Football. Yeah, we got the whole schedule out officially at 8 p.m., which I feel pretty happy about. Most of it was leaked beforehand, and I am kind of scared about how back-heavy the Browns schedule is, but let's hope we can get the job done in the opening handful of weeks. Kirk Cousins, his first snap as an Atlanta Falcon on a 4-year contract here, starts off down the middle, and a good pass nearly punched out by Patrick Queen. You're going to hear a lot of familiar faces on this football field you didn't think would be here, including PQ6, former Raven. What about the man of bread? Mateo says, didn't think I was going to win after the draft. Well, you pulled through, you beat me in the final. 2nd and 3, two receivers left and right. Steelers going to bring 4. Cousins, touch pass down the middle, finds Kyle Pitts. And already the tight end seeing more action in one game than he did an entire season last year with Atlanta. What up, Scribble? What up, Birdie Van Camp? Go Falcons, says the Steelers fan. Interesting. Reverse psychology, perhaps? I won't jinx it. We'll see what happens. Kyle Pitts gets his first catch of the year. Bijan Robinson not getting the carry here. 3-man rush. He will get the ball in the flat out of the backfield with a burst of speed. He'll pick up around 9. Arthur Smith could be using Darnell Washington every play. I can't wait. The difference is Darnell Washington's actually pretty good, though. I'm going to go Falcons. I live about an hour from ATL. Nice. That's fun to hear. Steelers front 4 has been absolutely dominant in years past. See if they can get it started here. Has Robinson up the middle. Has the first down. On his first carry of the year. Gain of 4. Nearing midfield. Both these teams, though, looking for the extra step. That's the thing. Atlanta, not necessarily having a full restart, but drafting the quarterback in the first round was definitely an interesting move. Not going to lie to you. 2 minutes passed here from Mercedes-Benz Stadium as Robinson getting back-to-back carries. Full speed ahead. Runs over. Looks like Joey Porter Jr. And it was Deshaun Elliott, the safety, who got put on his behind. Falcons pick up another gain of 7. Captain Kirk. Kirk Thuggins going to work. Robinson alone in the backfield here on 2nd and 3. Cousins off the play action. Excellent protection. Fires right side. It is caught by Drake London inside the red zone. Forced out of bounds at the 17. Big time catch from the 3rd-year receiver out of USC, who has yet to have a competent quarterback throwing the football. He'll be glad Kirk Cousins is in Atlanta this year. No doubt about it. Falcons trying to take their opening drive in for 6 already in the red zone. Just got to punch the extra ticket as a run up the middle. Gets halfway to the line to gain. Kirko Chains, I live the furthest away from Atlanta. That is true. No doubt about that. You actually thought about going to an international game, Mateo? Because I feel like that would be a really once-in-a-chatter experience. I don't think anybody else in here could relate to that. Another gain of 5 for Bijan Robinson. As a handoff up the middle, stiff arm. Robinson's got the first down through pure willpower. Did not think he would get there. Trying to see who he threw off of him. It was Cam Hayward, who I'm hearing is missing voluntary workouts, which is definitely a red flag for the Pittsburgh defense. Falcons have it 1st and goal at the 7. Bootleg left, Cousins. Pressure coming up the middle. He loses the football, and it is scooped up by Pittsburgh with room to return. But a touchdown-saving tackle is made. Larry Ogunjobi. First fumble of the year. And there we go. Well, it was the big picture thing last year. The Steeler defense getting it done in the red zone. It continues in 2024. Larry O scoops up the fumble. It is always the Steelers' BS, Chet. And it always happens in the red zone. They will get driven on for 70 yards. But, yeah, Cousins probably should have gotten rid of that one. Maybe Keanu Benton that forced it, too. But nonetheless, now it's Russell Wilson's turn to get the job done on the offensive end. His first play as a Steeler. And he's coming out throwing the football deep down the left side. Down the field, it is hauled in. 29-yard gain for the Pittsburgh offense. Van Jefferson with his first catch as well. Russ seemed well protected in the backfield. Got the Steelers for this game. I would too after that first drive. Well, I don't know. Falcons didn't look bad. One play in Pittsburgh already on the other side of midfield. 5 wide from the 42. 1st and 10. Low snap Wilson. Quick fire right side. It is caught. And it's a gain of 7. There is George Pickens. A lot of expectations for him now. Taking over that wide receiver 1 position. Officially with Deontay Johnson headed over to Carolina. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. We are still scoreless. Ball at the 35. Handoff Najee Harris up the middle. His first carry. And he is inches short. We let Russ cook. Not going to lie to you. People doubt Russell Wilson. They're kind of forgetting he had about a 5 or 6 week stretch last year where he dominated. And unfortunately, the Browns were a part of that stretch. Not a lot of fun. 3rd and inches in a scoreless first quarter. Najee Harris in the backfield. Going to take the ball up the middle. He is not going to get there. Massive tackle out of the B gap. And that brings up 4th and inches. Mike Tomlin's got a decision to make on the other end of the first quarter. All tied up at 0. And let's see if they send out Boz. We always get this animation regardless of the choice. And here we go. Mike Tomlin going to take an early gamble on 4th and inches, leaving the offense on the field to begin the second quarter. Handoff Harris, right side, looking for an angle. He's got the first down inside the 30. Boy, for a second there, I didn't think he was going to get it. Obey tries. I actually don't know who that is. He's not even a starter. So I don't have him down on my thing. How are the Cavs only down by 6? We don't even have Karis LeVert tonight. That's impressive. But a win nonetheless. Big first down here for Pittsburgh from the 28. Russ off the play action down the middle of the field. Has it. George Pickens, 1st and goal. Russ is cooking. Maybe Russell Wilson is exactly what Pittsburgh needs, and Pittsburgh is exactly what Russell Wilson needs. You ever think about it? They've both just been a team and a player that has been a player and a team away from succeeding, I feel like. 1st and goal for Pittsburgh. See if they can get the job done here. 4-man rush, left side pass, incomplete. Or no, it is complete. Down to the 1. Never mind. Thought Van Jefferson dropped it, but they ruled him down awfully quick. Thought he may have snuck into the end zone. To no avail. Second and goal from the half-yard line. Najee Harris alone in the backfield once again. See if he can punch it in. A stretch up the middle to the end zone for the touchdown. And Pittsburgh takes the early lead. Conversation may have been a real dagger. True. Russ was cooking on that opening drive. Russell Wilson, perfect on the opening drive. 4 for 4, capped off with a Najee Harris walk-in, a 1-yard touchdown for the Pittsburgh offense. That's how you start a game. Force a turnover and a walk-in touchdown as Boswell on for the extra point. It is on the way and it is good. What up, yes, I agree. Doing pretty good. Gonna have both my Dolphins fans in here today. Figured I'd mention I'm looking forward to our Week 17 meeting. Sunday Night Football in Cleveland should be a lot of fun. First Sunday night game in Cleveland since 2019. I'm glad they finally gave us some respect. All I'm saying is it's about time. What up, Brennan Marks? Wyatt's Whitetails, what's up? Who's playing in tomorrow's stream? I'm still trying to figure that out. It may end up being Buffalo, but I cannot confirm that yet. Boswell on for the kickoff. Falcons will have a shot to return it from the goal line, trying to even things out at 7 apiece, and that's going to be a face mask and an extra 15 yards at the end of this return. And there we go. So a special teams miscue is going to put the ball at the 36-yard line. Let me take a gander at the NFL schedule. If they updated anything on CBS, they have not. Cool. Nice. Well, yeah, once I figure out what the Week 1 schedule looks like, I'll get back to you. But I want to say it's either going to be Buffalo or something like that. It'll end up being a 1 p.m. game for sure. I just got to figure out who's hosting what. Falcons get a 15-yard boost to begin their second drive after the initial fumble. Cousins back to work. Handoff. Robinson, excellent blocking out in front. Across midfield, makes a move, and he's down inside the 45. What about El Banu? So the Bengals schedule video on Twitter. We got another account. All right, bet. I do recognize that username for some reason, but I got you. I'm assuming that's Luigi guy, based on the Bengal fan. First and 10, Bijan Robinson going to work early, putting the Falcons in a successful position. Cousins check down. Penalty marker down as well. As Robinson picks up 5, we will check on the marker. This one might be coming back. And it is. Never have I ever seen a Giants fan. Well, you got one there. First and 20 after the holding penalty. Now from the Falcon 47. 4-man rush. Check down football to Bijan Robinson. They'll hang on and get back to the line of scrimmage. I think we split this year, win on week 2, lose in week 9. Yeah, that's fair enough. I just don't think Buffalo is going to win the division. I don't think the Patriots are good enough yet. It's going to be the Jets or the Dolphins this year, in my opinion. Now second and 20. Cousins making some adjustments at the line. Off the play action, here comes Watt, but down the middle of the field, it's a strike and a big-time first down. Rondale Moore, former Arizona Cardinal, his first catch of the season. It's a gain of 30. Rodgers is washed. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how he does after the injury, but you could be right. Falcons trying to knock this game up at 7 right before the break. Cousins once again making some adjustments. Down the middle again he goes. It is batted up in the air, nearly intercepted. Big hit. And Kyle Pitts cannot hold on. What up, BG Pro? Browns versus Eagles week 6. Looking forward to that as well. There's not one bad matchup this year for the Browns, I feel like. Kirk got that Moody just like I did, yeah. I have him down the roster, believe me. Second and 10. Kirk Cousins throws his first incompletion. Took him nearly an entire half as this one's going to be complete in the flat. Kyle Pitts with a gain of 6. Rodgers comes back from his old form. That'll be scary Jets team. Improve their line as well. See if he stays healthy. His health is their biggest concern. Fair enough. One last play before the 2-minute warning from the Pittsburgh 17. An empty backfield for Cousins. Quick pass right side. Caught on the slant. Rondale Moore on his feet. Has the first down. Jags got like all the rookies, yeah. We visit Jacksonville in week 2, actually, after our week 1 America's Game of the Week against the Cowboys. I'm looking forward to that game, too. Like I said, not a bad game on our schedule. After the 2-minute warning, see what the Falcons have dialed up from the Steeler 12. Cousins, down the middle. Check down is incomplete. Dolphins-Jaguars week 1. That's a good game right there. It's true. Little Florida matchup. Week 1, Rodgers plays San Francisco with the ex-Bear on his D-line who ended Rodgers' season last year. Wow. It all comes full circle in the NFL. Now 2nd and 10. Rondale Moore dropping that one inside the 5-yard line. Cousins back to work. Corner of the end zone. It is dropped incomplete. Oh, Darnell Mooney. Come on, man. The script writes itself. I tell you guys this. Like, I don't even... The jokes write themselves, man. The jokes write themselves. Man. 3rd and 10. Darnell Mooney drops a wide-open touchdown. Chicago Bears fans understand that feeling all too well. 3rd and 10. Cousins, back right corner, way overthrew Robinson. Mateo almost called that, but then he remembered one of his own former team members and what happened against the Browns. That is brutal. Unfortunate. Younghoe Koo trying to get the Falcons on the board. A 29-yard chip shot with just under 2 minutes left in the half. It's up, and it is good. And the Falcons cut the lead to 4. Tell me I'm wrong, chat. Every NFL team should have a goal horn for their touchdowns. Field goals, maybe not. But, like, I'm not even a 49ers fan by any means. As a matter of fact, they're probably in, like, my bottom 10 teams. But watching them in 2012 and watching Vernon Davis score a touchdown and immediately... a goal horn going off, or a foghorn. It's just so tough. It's really something. Go on for the kickoff. Pittsburgh's lead cut to 4. This ball returnable from the 2-yard line. And a good return at that, up to the 27. Mooney already hurt me enough in that last game against the Browns, yeah. Not going to lie, my heart skipped a beat. That would have been the most Browns loss ever. Instead, it was the most Bears loss ever. It was inevitable. Bucks do have cannons, I believe. They should. It would be very stereotypical for them to have something like that. Steeler offense back to work, starting at their own 27-yard line. Russ trying for back-to-back touchdown drives. Setting up a screen pass to Najee Harris. A stiff arm laid down, and he's got to gain it, too. AFC North, best division in football right now, and it should remain like that for at least a little bit. Browns finished last, but still can make the playoffs, too. It's crazy, yeah, fair enough. I think Cincinnati's going to fall out pretty bad. I mean, like 6-11. And I think the other 3, it'll be a dogfight. 2-minute drill here for Russell Wilson. 2nd down and 8. 70 seconds left from the 29. Russ dropping back deep. Firing on the right side. It is caught. Van Jefferson again. Steelers are cooking up. Timeout taken. Fields played really well. Yeah, actually, he did play very well that game. Questionable coaching decisions on top of poor wide receiver play really cost you guys that game. Don't sleep on Burrow. I'll tell you why I'm going to sleep on Burrow after this play. Play 11 on the offensive end for Pittsburgh. Back into Atlanta territory. Wilson, short drop back, but it works enough. That's a first down. And again, it's Van Jefferson. Now, Joe Burrow had an elbow surgery. Very, very rare injury. And the surgeon that did his surgery actually said he feels like he only had about a 75 to 80% success rate, which is a red flag if you're a football player. Pickup of about 17. Sets up Pittsburgh at the 30. High snap brought down. Wilson being chased around in the pocket, just throws it away for his first incompletion. Call the Bucks having a good year last year. As your hot take, I remember that. Yes, that and I think the Lions I had sneaking into the playoffs, or no, that was the year before. And they went 9-8 and were like the 8th best team. But yeah, that and the Rams being good. That was my other one. Russ in the gun on 2nd and 10. 5-man rush. Wilson Flushed out right, stepping up in the pocket, and he is going to get sacked. Grady Jarrett's got him down. What up, Wrestling Revolution? Friday Night SmackDown. Bears have good pieces on the offense. They have good pieces everywhere. As a matter of fact, their second half of the season defense was, I think, top 3 in the NFL. So they have the talent. They just got to bring it all together. 3rd and 15, neither team reaching for a timeout here as the clock ticks below 30 seconds. Russ, again flushed out right, and he throws it away. Questionable coaching decisions was every week, it's true. We had a decent coach, we would have been in the playoffs. Yeah, there was, at the end of the first half, turning down a 56-yard field goal for a Hail Mary attempt. I don't know. And then you guys lost by 3. Chris Boswell on for a 52-yarder, trying to put Pittsburgh up 7 before the break. It is on the way, and it is good. Buys with the longest field goal kick of the season so far, 3 games in. And that'll help Pittsburgh maintain a lead. Just happy to see the Chiefs go through the AFC North Gauntlet. Yeah, that's going to be quite a lot of fun. I think we play them week 15 or week 16. Here, I'll read you guys the last home stretch for the Browns. It is crazy. It's going to be fun, no doubt about it. All right. Let me find it. Boswell going to kick it off after nailing a 52-yard field goal. Short kick returnable from the 9-yard line. Atlanta special teams trying to make something special happen. And there was a lane for a second, but it shut down quickly. So beginning in week 12, we play the Steelers at home on Thursday night. Week 13 at Denver, Monday Night Football. Week 14 at Pittsburgh. Week 14 at home against the Chiefs. Week 16 at Cincy on Thursday night. Week 17 at home against the Dolphins on Sunday night. And Week 18 in Baltimore. What a brutal end of the year. One more play here for Atlanta, unless they want to try to get into field goal range. And we'll hand it off to Robinson, who is thumped down. And they're going to burn timeout, try to get something going. May as well. Chiefs will beat the Ravens, and Bengals lose to the Browns and Steelers. I think, honestly, the whole AFC North can go 3-3. Pittsburgh went 5-1 last year in the North. And they still finished 3rd. I mean, that's how crazy our division was. 2nd and 4, 3 receivers left, 1 right for Kirk Cousins. 8 ticks remain in quarter number 2 of the season opener. Right side pass is hauled in, and now Atlanta's got a chance. Let's see what they do with it. Kyle Pitts playing a pretty big role here. Kirk will have a chance at a Hail Mary, unless they want to get a short check down, maybe get another 5 yards and try a Younghoe 67-yarder. You never know. I think it's something around 4:13 to 5-12. Interesting. Final play of the first half. Kirk Cousins going to launch this one, a Hail Mary attempt. And actually, he's just going to check it down. Nothing good going here. Hold on. What up, Zaire? If Atlanta doesn't make the playoffs this year, that's going to be embarrassing. I wouldn't say embarrassing. Here's the thing. In years past, we have known if a team is rebuilding. We knew the Patriots probably weren't going to be good last year. We knew Carolina wasn't going to be great. We knew, I'm trying to think who else wasn't. We knew Washington wasn't going to be anything. This year, I feel like everyone, roster-wise, got a lot better. Maybe not a lot better. And even teams that got worse were, marginally worse. Not by a lot. So it's going to be interesting. I feel like anybody could do anything. I mean, I feel like everybody's ceiling is near the floor of another team. Wild card for everybody. It's possible. Kicking off half number 2, Younghoe gets us started. Pittsburgh starts with the ball with a 7-point lead. And they'll start from where this return lands, and that's going to be at the 24. By the way, I've spoken to Americans IRL about the NFL in Italy. Wow. First interaction with Americans IRL. Well, I hope they represented us well. Not a lot of trash this year on paper, yeah. Wildcard not happening for the Big Blue. Hey, eggs off, that's his hot take, I'm pretty sure. That's why I mentioned that, but I don't think they will, but it's surely possible. Steelers trying to double up on their lead with an opening drive touchdown in half number 2. Russ from under center. Checked out football. Najee Harris with a burst of speed, and he's got the first. Rare Najee Harris using a speed moment. I want to see Madden use the running back 2 more, because Jalen Warren should be getting some snaps here. Yeah, surely the NFL has like a vendetta against Germany. Top speed there from Najee Harris, picks up 10 as he gets the ball again on the left side. He's going backwards and a penalty marker's down late. I'm curious, did he get a hold of the face mask? No, this one's coming back for holding. Darnell Washington. And right after a first down, bring it back 10 yards for the holding penalty. Back to the 25. Russ again. Handing off to Harris, right side, and he's got room. Picking up that yardage right back. Most of your Panthers fans, Germany, that's interesting. I wonder why Carolina. But man, for the love of God, somebody, please get the Giants off of primetime. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't enjoy seeing them on Sunday Night Football. 2nd and 10, Najee Harris picking up the penalty yardage right back as this is a handoff left side, and that's going to be a gain of 8 for Cordell Patterson. Former Falcon. Shocked he got a carry. Mostly going to be the return man now. Yeah, I mean, whose idea was Bengals-Giants Sunday Night Football? Yuck. 3rd and 2, Cordell Patterson gets his first touch as a Pittsburgh Steeler. As a pitch right side as Harris is brought down for a tackle for loss. 5-yard loss on the play. The Falcons defense getting hungry. Combination of defenders there. Grady Jarrett got in the backfield with a couple other guys like Zach Harrison. And Pittsburgh will punt for the first time today. Cameron Johnston from his own 25 gets this one away. It's a high end over end kick, and it is returnable from the 18 up to the 23. Have to watch at 2 a.m. for these guys. I feel bad for that. You know, fun fact, chat, for those of you that are either new this year or were new last year, in my first season doing this, I would stream at 2 p.m., the most random time possible. And that's why Mateo was here all the time. But, yeah, I apologize for that. But considering the NFL is mostly an American thing, I know we're trying to reach out internationally, but try to just make it so that everybody can be here when it happens. You understand, I'm sure. Falcon offense on the field once again, trying to tie the game up here. Handoff Robinson. He's been a madman on the ground so far, shoving off a defender, and he's got some positive yardage, a hard fought-for gain of 4. Want everyone to see us lose? I don't even want to see the Giants lose. I just don't want to see them at all. They can win on their own, like, TV channel. I'm going to be honest with you. Watching them lose 40-0 on Sunday Night Football last year, I didn't like that. Another gain of 4 for Bijan Robinson, up to 52 total yards. Here's carry number 8 up the middle, has the first. So, yeah, what are the London games this year? Kind of forgot to look at those. I think New England's headed over there to play Jacksonville, maybe? Can't remember for sure. Sounds about right. Pittsburgh defense trying to force their second turnover after the fumble from Kirk Cousins on the opening drive. Cousins down the middle of the field, first down. Rondale Moore. Bears, Jaguars, yeah, that's true. Forgot about Chicago. Browns haven't played a London game since 2017. I think, if I remember correctly. Approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Falcons yet to get into the end zone, trying to change it here. Bijan Robinson left side with blockers, has to make a man miss, and Micah Fitzpatrick has his name called for the first time. On a gain of 5 yards, has the tackle. Party birthday in London, there you go. Well, they're going to make you wake up at 8 o'clock for an 8:30 game. On your birthday, unfortunate. Atlanta gets across midfield, 5 receiver look on second down and 5. Blitz coming up the middle. Cousins deals with it nicely. First down, Drake London. As that's an offensive line injury, and that's to be expected when there's pressure coming from all over the place. Lower leg injury for Matthew Bergeron. Unfortunate. Study science, I opted to stay up until late. Fair enough. Most American schools get done here soon. My last day is Friday as a senior, so almost done with school. Robinson, the lone man in the backfield on 1st and 10. See if the Steelers bring pressure on back-to-back plays. They will not. Cousins checked down, caught, more. Gain of 4. Giants play the Aints 2 days before my birthday. There you go. Bengals at Cleveland on my birthday, hoping to continue the tradition of knocking their teeth loose at home. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Cousins out of the empty. 4-man rush. Here comes Watt. Cousins left side, first down again. This time it's Darnell Mooney. And the Falcons offense starting to move pretty nicely here. Syracuse legend Matthew Bergeron. Giants play the Aints. Oh, I already read that. Did not know he went to Syracuse. You learn something new every day. Falcons marching once again, trying to avoid another turnover. Down in Pittsburgh territory, handoff Robinson. Jump cut left side, almost gets to the red zone. And we'll have one more play in this third quarter. Pretty boring game so far. I'm waiting for our first fireworks show. If there's a game of the week 1 schedule that's going to be all offensive, chat, what's it going to be? One more play in the third quarter. On a 2nd and 4 at the 21. Cousins. Launching down the middle, it is caught. First and goal, Drake London. Kirk is cooking. And there go the Falcons. This game going to come down to the final 6 minutes at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Falcons trying to draw leaving from the 7. Cousins all day to throw. Backcourt of the end zone, incomplete. Chiefs Bengals. Yeah, that's week 2, I think. Giants Steelers, good primetime game. They played on Monday night, I think, 2021, maybe? Something like that. Cousins off the mark. He seems to be fairly inaccurate in the red zone today. Still 15 for 20 overall. Left side pass, and again, it's just not there. Oh, yeah, that is true, Mateo. That's a very American thing. I don't know why they put a title on it, but that is true. This was just a bad game, but hey, the fourth quarter could turn it around. We'll see what happens. 3rd and goal, and it may be 4-down territory in the fourth quarter here for Atlanta. Robinson in the backfield, not getting the carry. Cousins trying to tie the game up. Right side it is. Caught at the 2 by Pitts. And a decision to make for ATL. They will go for it. I'm willing to bet. Why not roll the dice? Why not roll the dice? And they will. And a gamble now for Atlanta. Trying for the tie from the 2-yard line. I formation look. Robinson in the backfield once again. Getting the handoff up the middle. He is swarmed and taken down. And the Steelers slam the door shut. They run the ball on 4th down. What a stand from Patrick Queen, the former Raven, now in the black and gold with a big-time TFL. But Rico Dowdle, come on, guys. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Eggs off. You might be cooked with your whole running back situation. If only you still had rookie Zeke. Rookie Zeke was feeding generations, man. Another red zone stand for this Steeler defense. They do it better than anybody else. Now got to get out of their own end zone. Up the middle, there goes Najee Harris with a first down, lowering his helmet. Pick it up, it even doesn't. Already calling night-night is crazy. There's still 5 minutes left in a one-possession game, but you know what? The way the Falcon offense has been just stalling short in the red zone, I don't blame you. That's a fair analysis. Neither team has run the ball incredibly well today, including their quarterbacks, but the 2 backs in the backfield, Najee Harris and Bijan Robinson, doing pretty well for themselves as Najee is putting his head down again, picking up 5. Well, I don't blame him. We'll see. Gonna draft Steelers defensive fantasy. They're good for turnovers, bad for yards. But that might be a net positive. 2nd and 5, been handing the ball off a whole lot to Najee Harris. He gets the pitch on the right side this time with blocking, but he's shut down. And a loss of about maybe half a yard. Ken Ellis, massive tackle in the backfield. And now here we go. I think going for it was the right call there, even though they didn't get it. 3rd and 6, Russell Wilson going out of the empty. Falcon faithful on their feet here. Right side pass, inaccurate. All good, Finn Spin, welcome back. And now Pittsburgh's going to punt. Cameron Johnston is on for the punt. Steelers offense picks up 1 first down and stalls short. Not a bad punt. This one is returnable, though, from the 33-yard line to the right side. Decent return up to the 41. Excellent starting field position for Atlanta. All right, let me see if I got the Browns' schedule-ish memorized. We got at home against the Cowboys week 1. Week 2, we head to Jacksonville. Week 3, at home against the Giants. Week 4, we go to Vegas. I think week 5 is at home against the Ravens. Week 6 is at Philadelphia. That's all I've got so far, I think. I don't know about week 5. Falcons defense giving their offense at least one more chance. See if they can take advantage of excellent field position from the 41. Cousins has all day, but he will check it down to Robinson, running forward, lowering his shoulder, and he's got the first down. What up, DBF? Steelers are winning, but the Falcons have a chance. Gonna go live on Twitch soon. I probably won't stream on Twitch hardly at all anymore now that the season has started. That's usually an off-season thing for me. Falcon offense going to move with a sense of urgency, needing a touchdown on this drive. Cousins from under center. Left side it is. Caught. Wonderful catch going up top. Charlie Warner, former Baltimore Raven. Calling overtime. Let's do it. It's been a pretty mediocre game, so we may as well make it interesting. Put something on the line. Give ourselves OT. Halfway through this 4th and final quarter. Cousins. Left side, inaccurate. It's stuff like that. I mean, he'll make a cross-body 180 snap pass, and he'll miss that. Still 4-down territory, and it's 3rd and 2. Still manageable. Feel a touchdown in the heat of under the Atlanta Lights? I hope so, too. 3rd and 2 at the 40. Obviously 4-down territory now at this point. But Atlanta is in range if they choose to do so. But Robinson is going to pick up the first. 71 yards on 12 carries. Penix rolling his eyes on the sideline, true. I wouldn't say Kirk has played bad, but he hasn't played good. Well, every team scored at least 1 touchdown so far this year. Cousins in the hurry up once again, making adjustments to his right and his left. From the Pittsburgh 36. Cousins. 4-man rush up the middle. Look out. He is hit hard. Cam Hayward. He just tossed that Atlanta offensive lineman. Absolutely threw him to the side. Big time play. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 17 coming up. Any light for the Bears-Titans game? That might be a little bit later just because Titans end in T, unfortunately. 2nd and 17 after the 2-minute warning and after the sack from Cam Hayward. Cousins stepping up in the pocket. There is T.J. Watt. He gets credited for half the sack. And the Pittsburgh defense is coming alive. Wow. Russ is enjoying this defense. 3rd and 24, back-to-back 7-yard sacks for the Pittsburgh defense. Now from midfield, Cousins. Rolling left, out of the backfield, finds Robinson. Nice jump cut, and he has got it back inside the line of scrimmage. Making it a very, very kind 4th and 9. I mean, he is giving it his absolute all today. Credit Bijan, man. Arizona Bills tomorrow, probably. I think that might be it. Falcons in the no huddle. Got to have it here. Looking for the 26-yard line on 4th and 9. Cousins, right side pass. It is caught, but short. Big time tackle made. And a turnover on downs. And that should just about do it. Rondale Moore, half a yard short. Cousins throwing a comeback route, but it was just... Ooh, I don't know. That was close, chat. I don't know. Are we going to take a look? That did look pretty close. Nope, not even going to review it. Jumping straight into it. One first down is going to end this game here in a very defensive affair. Handoff Harris up the middle, shimmying through defenders, picking up 8. Very boring game. But ironically, last year's was too with the Steelers-49ers game. That was a really mediocre game. Final, I think, was like 7-0 or something. At least we got both teams to score today. Even still, everyone's getting a free win. Thankfully. 2nd and 2, Falcons down to their last 2 timeouts. Harris up the middle is almost putting this game on ice, but not yet. Too bad there's no pick 'em out of 1. Fair enough. I am making a part 2 tomorrow. Be on the lookout. I'm going to make it as soon as I get off and I have all the times for the kickoff, so expect it to come out at around 10 p.m. maybe. But you guys have until tomorrow at 8 p.m., so a little 22 hours to get it done. 3rd and inches. This play is going to decide the game. Russ looking to throw the football. Surprising, and it's not going to pay off. Whoa. Well, no problem, John Zeller, but hold on. Not only is that an incompletion, that saves Atlanta a timeout. Hey now. Cameron Johnston's on for the punt, and somehow the Falcons are clinging on to life late at home. Very good punt, and a fair catch called for at the 18. So Atlanta's got to go a long way, but there is still hope. It ain't over till it's over. Punt return would have been crazy there, but they sent the house. Fake punt would have been quite something. But they couldn't have taken that risk, not at all. Falcon defense catching a breather. The offense of Atlanta has done next to nothing all game, but they have one last shot here under 40 seconds left. Cousins, a lob pass down the left side. It is dropped. And again, it's dropped by Darnell Mooney. He had a step. Would have brought the ball to about midfield. Could have given the Falcons a chance. See the Bills' Twitter? I'll look at it after this. I have good hopes. 2nd and 10, Kirk Cousins and the Falcons in desperation mode here late at their own 18-yard line. Still needing a touchdown. Cousins check down right side, it's caught. But out of bounds is Robinson. Pretty wasted play right there. Pretty big waste. Whatever. Turn all their 2024 opponents into pictures of LeBron. That's so goated. That is so goated. Now 3rd and 10 at the 18. 2 receivers left and right once again. As Cousins. Quick fire right side. It's dropped again. Oh, man. Oh, man. First it's Mooney. Now it's Moore. It is contagious, guys. Make sure to wear some gloves when you type in chat. You might catch a case of the dropsies. 4th and 10, got to have at least the 28-yard line. Atlanta clinging to their final play here. 5-man rush up the middle. Cousins, deep right side pass. It is caught this time by Moore. And they will take their final timeout. Kirk feeling like Mahomes. Yep, pretty much. The fact Mahomes was able to salvage a ring out of a team that had multiple games sold by drops and penalties from receivers, it's crazy to me. That is wild. But there we go. Falcons now just have to get out of bounds to keep this game going. 19 seconds, no timeouts remaining. 3-man rush, Cousins. All day to throw, and he's going to hoist one deep down the right side. It is incomplete. If I'm JPJ, I may have just let him catch that and end the game there, but nonetheless. Man, if we could see like a hook and ladder play, like a Boise State type of play, that would be crazy. I wish Madden would implement something like that. A little Miami Miracle. 2nd and 10 now, 11-6 remaining. 4-man rush this time. Cousins flinging this one out of bounds. Kadarius Toney, that might be him. Steeler defense carrying like usual. It's crazy because that first Falcon drive had me convinced we were in for a good game. But Cousins fumbled it away. Steeler defense got the job done again. Perhaps one last play here. 3rd and 10. 7 seconds remain. Cousins, a deep drop back. And this will be the final play of the game. Cousins stepping up, saying a prayer. This one's going to land at the 15, and it's knocked down, incomplete. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, courtesy of their defense, will begin their regular season 1-0 with a road victory in Atlanta. They take this one over the Falcons 10-3 from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Little bridge ups in the sky. Falcons defense doesn't seem to be doing bad. While the Steelers to 10 points, Falcons should be able to score more than 10 in their next game. I agree with you. I mean, it looks like Kirk outplayed Russ on paper. Russ really only had one major good drive, but yeah, anyways, pretty boring game, chat. It is what it is. Tomorrow might be Arizona and Buffalo, but I appreciate all of you tuning in. Be on the lookout for a pick'em in the next probably 2 or 3 hours. If you can't fill it out tonight, make sure to fill it out in the morning before 8 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. But appreciate all of you guys tuning in, and I will see all of you at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Later, guys.